Welcome. Hi, it's Judy and I do that every time. Sandy and Sarah. No, Sandy and Sara. Do the American British switch up in my mind. Oh, it's really nice to be here today. We're live with you on Mondays, and today we wanted to talk about the reasons for our low self-esteem. And the two that come to mind for me are always negative events that have happened to us as
Yeah.
kids or babies, or even last week, a negative event where somebody has said something harsh or reprimanding or bullied, etc. That can affect our self-esteem. It can turn, like when you're a little kid and you're full of confidence, and then a teacher or a parent will say something. It can hurt for a long time, for even a lifetime. We have some solutions to offer you, but it can affect us deeply and for a long time. Our parents or teachers' beliefs, or even watching television, what they think you ought to have, the right deodorant so you smell good, the right toothpaste, the hair stuff, and all of it. These things get infused into us, and you know what? They're just other people's opinions, and often these people have been hurt as well, and they may not even know it. They've probably been passed down, through patriarchy, down through your family line. What I want to tell you, having worked with people for about 30 years now, is that Sara, we were just talking about this earlier. You can get help. You can read books. You can work with us. We've got live information and videos on our units tab. We've got a YouTube channel. We've got places for you to find information that you can shift it. First of all, you've got to want it. You've got to know that you can make these changes. You deserve to have all the self-esteem in the world. You were born with it. You just unravel it. You've got to be brave, courageous, and there are tools to switch it around. And do you guys have anything else to say? Comparing yourself to others, that's another one. Maybe you were going to say that. That's a harsh way to go. You're unique. So maybe Sara, do you want to start?
Yeah, there's some really amazing points there, especially with growing your self-esteem. We have to have that. It goes back to mindset. We have to have a growth mindset in being able to look at, okay, what are we doing which is contributing to low self-esteem every day? Because it's like confidence is a muscle, we have to build on it, work on it, and constantly reinforce it. Otherwise, we lose it. Causes of low self-esteem. Well, I think it's very common for people who suffer with low self-esteem to have these negative beliefs from childhood. As you say, from our upbringing, from parents. We kind of take on our parents' belief systems. We kind of go through experiences, situations where we end up creating these negative stories, and we end up attaching so much truth to these stories that these become a part of our identity. And so without questioning these stories and challenging them and questioning the meaning we've given these experiences, it's easy for us to get kind of consumed with this burden of low self-esteem. So we have to kind of recognize where our low self-esteem has come from, because we are born with it. Like we're not born hating ourselves. We're not born not loving ourselves, and we kind of have to look at, okay, where is the pain? What happened to me? Where did this belief come from? What did I witness growing up? What did I hear growing up? What
That's a great point.
What did I go through? What are the things I've gone through? And also, we were talking about this just, Judy. I obviously had an energy healing session yesterday that was so inspirational. So interesting, because this woman, she said that I had inherited insecurity from my dad. And this it blew my mind when she told me. And she said, you've inherited it from him, and it's time now to let go of it. And it brought up so much emotion. And she said to me, when I say the word insecurity to you, where do you feel it in your body? And instantly I thought my heart. That was where I felt it. And I just could not stop crying. And this shows that we are on this journey of growth, because obviously I'm an empowerment coach, and this is still something that we're all working on.
Right.
We're still trying to figure this out. We're still trying to have the answers. And as coaches, we're just a few steps in front. We're just a few pages ahead, so we're just trying to help you. But there are many, many causes of low self-esteem. But I want to encourage you to really look at your life, your personal experiences, your story, your narrative, and kind of start to detach yourself from this sabotage and identity that you have created, consciously or unconsciously. And I think that's the first step really into really starting onto this, this empowerment journey.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Well, for me, I think low self-esteem is generational. I think that you become what you see and what you hear. And that's, if your parent or your parental figure or your caregiver was someone with low self-esteem and had an issue. But I think the biggest problem is our lack of ability to forgive ourselves. When we make a mistake or when we fail or things don't turn out just the way we do, what's the first thing we usually say to ourselves? Why'd you do that?
Oh my God, what did I do? Yeah.
I'm such an idiot. Why did I why did I do that? Why did I wear that? Why did I do this? How come I didn't, do this? And the thing is, we dwell in the past way too long. Yeah. And you have to be able to say, you know what? You're human. You make mistakes. I forgive myself. I'm letting it go. I'm done with it. And when you do that, you can move on. But it's acknowledgement of everything. What Sara said, what Judy said, everything builds up to self-esteem. But you have to make the choice. Do I want to stay this way? Or do I want to live a different way? The three of us have chose to live a different way. Yeah. But in that, we know that it's our mission to help. And that's where you have to use your pain for the greater good. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's so true. Turn your pain, into a powerful message, and your pain can either lead to transformation or lead to more suffering. And there's something which I've always remembered on my kind of forgiveness and healing journey is what you went through wasn't your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. And we have to take that personal responsibility. And I actually read something in a book yesterday about accepting ourselves and accepting situations for what they are. And the art of accepting something is letting go of the resistance around it. Mm-hmm. And I think when we get to that place, real growth can happen, and we can start to build then this blueprint of, core self-worth, this strong foundation within ourselves.
No, lovely. Wow. And that reminds me to say that we have created a course that is so very powerful. It's the best of each of us and our tools. It's called the Self Esteem Solution. It's a video online course. And I'm going to put the link in the comments when this is complete, this video is complete, so you can have access to it. And the first 2 modules are free. So see what you think, because it's the best information I've seen out there. And I think you'll enjoy it. It's a good tool. We also have our units tab, which has all of these videos there. You can watch and learn and grow right now. And I'll put a link into our YouTube channel as well. Appreciate your being here.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
I mean, we are actually in 3 different groups at the same time right now. So I think in my group, Set Yourself Free and in Self-Love with Sara, you probably don't have those videos in the units too.
Oh, right. Tab. I'm sorry. Yep.
But if you want access to those, please let us know, and we will make sure you have access to those.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you for saying that.
Mhm.
Have a good one. Please
Uh-huh.
take care. Know how worthy you are at your core.
Bye-bye.
Bye.